Donna DErrico. I'm coming here to talk to Howard, and I'm here in New York promoting Comic Book the Movie with Mark Hamill and myself.
Now, how long has it been since you've been on the show?
I'm going to say 7 years. Maybe. It doesn't seem like that long, but I guess it has been.
So what's your opinion of Howard?
Oh, you know, Howard's cool. I like Howard. I mean, I like him. He just kind of says it as it is, and says what most people think, or asks what most people want to know, but they're afraid to, or whatever. And yeah, it's all in good fun. He's fine. I like him.
So you ready for a good time?
I'm ready. Yeah, I guess I am.
All right, see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Hey now, beautiful Donna DErrico from Baywatch will be with us in just a couple of minutes. She's here early, so we can.
Was she on the Baywatch reunion?
I don't know.
Hey, man, I just saw her outside. She looks all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years. I was nervous, so she wouldn't look good.
Well, she
The
looks
only
okay.
thing I remember about her was she had that funny birth control she used to use.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work so good. What was her funny birth control?
Didn't she have something implanted in her arm or something, and she didn't have periods?
And then she had a kid. I think one night she was drunk, and before she married Nicky from Motley Crue. And I don't know. There's a whole story there.
All right.
The only thing I remember about her is some interviewer asked her about my looks and how she would rate me, and I think it was Chauncey, of course. And she said I was about a 2.5 on a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that kind of wrecked me.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And then she commented that I got a divorce because I'm going through midlife crisis. Well, there's an analysis.
Well, thank you, Nikki. He didn't know that. Nikki. Oh, I'm Donna. Thank you, Donna.
Nicky, Donna.
Husband has a girl's name, Nicky.
Yeah.
If you're a 2.5, what the hell does a 1 look like? I mean, that's not good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, you're saying I'm a 1? How dare you?
Hey, all I know is you're getting fan mail. Women say you're attractive, so what do I know?
There you go, Artie.
Thank you very much. A lot of women with some problems.
Artie's got a picture of himself on HowardStern.com with his shirt off. Next to KC with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like we're in the same species.
Maybe I should just bring in Donna now that I'm all
Yeah,
ramped
we've
up.
already figured out why we need to talk to her.
She hates Pam Anderson, I remember that.
I know. I've read lots of bad things she said about Pam.
And now Donna's in a new movie called Comic Book the Movie. She could tell us about that, but more importantly, she's got like 5 kids she takes care of. And
What?
she's got, well, 2 from Nicky's previous marriage, 2 from her marriage to him, and then I think 1 from a one-night stand.
Who's one night stand? His or hers?
I think hers.
Oh, my.
I don't know. Let me see. Well, you still look good, baby. I'll tell you that. You're holding up nice. You're a 9, even if I'm a 2.5. That's okay. That's so I'm a 2.5. Who cares?
Had to be so brutally honest, did you?
Why 0.5?
Was it a 2? Was that what I said?
2.5.
Sorry.
Get a
That hurt.
0.5 for the hair.
Look at him again. Could you reevaluate?
Come on.
I was an a-hole back then.
No, you weren't. You were being honest. Hey, listen, I'm not a good-looking guy. I know it. What can I do?
Actually, you look better now. Something's different.
Nah,
Yeah, you do.
Thank you. Something's different, all right.
Your hair is way shorter.
That's better.
Look how much better it looks in here. Wow.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
Really
since you've
long
been
time,
here.
yeah.
We figured out it's been 2004 years since we saw you.
It's been, I know you said 8 years. No, it's been like 6?
8, we figured. Or 7. We don't know.
It was my second year of Baywatch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that would have been 98.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still married to Nicky?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, huh? That's gotta be a challenge.
No, actually, it's not. He's really easy. He's really easy to live with.
He's not cheating at all?
No.
How do you know? Have you ever had him followed?
Yeah, what do you do to check?
Hey, where's he right now?
He's a Motley
at the
Crue.
hotel.
He was a Motley Crue. I mean,
You think he got it out of his system?
what are the rules in your marriage? Like, in other words, what's cheating and what isn't? Can he go to a strip club and play around with the girls?
No.
Do you ever invite girls into the bed?
No. We've got 5 kids at the house.
Well, you go to a hotel. There's got to be something going on.
Got to be a pretty big house, too.
Yeah. Is a massage okay if he gets like a hand release during a massage?
No, no.
Boy, you're pretty
He's got to be
conservative.
really faithful.
Well, yeah, you know.
Wow.
You're like a tyrant.
Can't
No
believe
hand
he
release.
agreed to that.
You're like the Taliban, the way you run that household.
There will be no hand release.
So you have 2 kids from your marriage to Nicky. And you raised
One.
Oh, one
I had
kid.
one. I had one already. He
You had one
three.
from a one-night stand, right? I had that story
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you had a kid when we knew you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get an abortion?
Oh, I don't believe in it.
You had a one-night stand, and who was the one-night?
No, I actually was seeking out to have a kid.
Oh, you were.
So I did it on purpose.
Oh,
yeah.
that poor guy. Did you hit him up for cash?
No.
Really?
Does he even know he's a father?
He did. Yeah, he passed away last year.
Oh.
He passed away. How old a dude was this?
44.
That's time to die. No. What happened?
That's
You
way
know what?
old.
He just dropped. It was out of the blue. Yeah.
What did he do for a living?
I don't know. I mean, we weren't like in.
He wasn't in Jethro Tull.
I don't know.
One of those guys just became a woman.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. One of the guys in Jethro Tull just became a woman. Yeah. He was like this bearded, hard-drinking, married guy.
I'm still trying to find pictures of the before and after.
Yeah. Now he's like a 66-year-old guy, and he said, I'm going to become a woman.
Yeah, his wife died a few years ago, I guess, and he finally said, now I can live my dream
Oh
to
my
be
God.
a woman.
Your boobs look nice, too, because they're not in
I
a bra.
used to be a man, so they look pretty
Yeah, that's
good.
pretty. No, they're not in a bra, are they?
No, I don't wear bras.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. They look
When they're
good.
fake, you don't need to. They never drop.
Oh, that's great. Are you glad you have
Yeah.
fake boobs?
Yeah, really glad.
Yeah, they're
You
hot.
weren't able to breastfeed or anything like that.
Yeah.
Sure you are.
Were?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just tastes a little like silicone.
A little mentally or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got one kid from the one night stand where you were seeking out becoming pregnant.
Yeah.
Although I think you're just saying that so the kid will feel better.
No,
No?
it's a fact. I wanted one.
So the guy like went to put a rubber on, and you said you don't need a rubber with me.
I don't think he even went to put a rubber on.
Really?
Yeah.
And but this was a guy you liked, right? Or you don't even know?
I mean, it was, I went out and, like, I was clubbing and stuff and drinking and, seeking out.
A good-looking, strong man to mate with.
I didn't really care. I was drinking. They all looked good-looking and strong.
Why did you want a kid? I mean, you were young. You were very young.
To conceive when you're drinking is not a great idea either.
No,
Well,
I know.
Would you like a
know.
drink now?
yeah, I don't need to be drunk to do you. I'll tell you that. So you did that, and you had the kid, and you were a single mom.
Yeah. And I struggled. It was really, really hard. I was on that WIC program, whatever that public assistance free food thing is.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And man, you must be a little disturbed. Like you did that. Like how old were you?
Oh, I was,
Like 19 or something?
let's see, I was 24.
Oh, you're a little crazy.
Yeah, that's too old to be making silly moves like that.
I don't know. I was all alone, and I just, I'd always wanted a kid, and I was nowhere near marriage. I didn't have a boyfriend or anything, and I just,
And you had no money?
Isn't
That's
that- yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I mean, you don't think about, well, how am I going to feed it once I have it?
Nah.
I breastfed.
Yeah, but I mean,
But till
you
you're
get a
20?
little older, and you got to stop that.
So you breastfeed. Man, I'd love to breastfeed from you.
Hey,
I'd love for you to be my mom.
Let's see
I'd
that.
put my mouth on you, but I would start. Then I would just start using my fingers.
You did breastfeeding till you were about
Yeah.
20, 30.
I'd start breastfeeding, then I'd start making out with you.
Some women breastfeed their kids till they're like,
3.
7 and 8 and stuff.
7 and 8.
Yeah, I've read about it.
That's gross.
Gross.
Let's reenact that. Let's reenact the first couple of years you breastfed.
Disgusting.
So were you the kind of mom that would like whip your breasts out anywhere, like in public? And
No.
Just, no.
That was
Good.
like, I think that was right before that whole movement.
Right. So then you got a kid with Nikki.
Yeah,
You got this other kid
yeah,
from the other unknown guy
yeah,
who died.
yeah.
And you got, where are the other 3 kids from? Nikki's previous marriage?
Yeah, and they all live with us. And
How'd that happen? How did
Where are those moms?
Yeah.
it's one, same.
She doesn't want the kids?
She moved down to Orange County, and it was like it's like a 2.5 hour drive, and they were already in school,
Yeah.
So
So
No
she
kidding.
left her kids. Wow.
Well, it's a 2.5 hour drive, Rob.
Yeah, you can't deal with that.
On a person.
What a mess.
But
Wow.
it's fun. They're really good kids. They're
What are
really,
you, poor woman? Look at
Thought she
you.
was going to have a rock and roll lifestyle, and look at you, 5 kids.
Yeah. You're like a housefly. Man.
I know. Yeah.
5 kids. Are they all white?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
All right.
Last she checked.
Who knows? Who knows? Well, I can't believe this. So I was reading about you. Went on. You're a hot chick. No one needs to. No explanations needed. And you were on some plane and you took a glass of wine and you took one pill.
Yeah,
Listen to this.
that was on the way to Japan.
What was the pill?
Oh, it was Ambien.
Ambien. I'd take that.
Yeah.
Did she go crazy or something?
Listen,
You know, that Ambien, though, you take it and as soon as it hits you, you start, like, I don't know, tripping out. And
really? Not me. I mean, in fact,
I
it
did.
just puts me out, and then you can easily wake me.
Do you take it with wine?
No.
You're not supposed to.
No.
Obviously.
See,
I
that's
was a-
what happened then. There
Yeah,
was some
'cause I'm
kind
an
of a
idiot.
reaction.
How many glasses
Well,
of
the
wine
thing
did you
is,
have?
I think I had, like, I don't know, 2.
2?
But the thing is, I wanted to go to sleep so bad.
Right. You get all anxious and you want to fall
Right.
asleep.
Yeah, and the Ambien wasn't doing anything. And,
Right.
And it's a long flight to Japan.
Yep.
So I thought I'd have time to wind down and stuff, but it didn't work. So I asked for a glass of wine. That didn't work. I asked for another one, and finally, right before we were going to land, I finally fell asleep.
She passed out.
Unwakeable, yeah.
Unwakeable.
Oh,
And they
my
had to get me off the
goodness.
plane. So I guess they tried to wake me, and I got all belligerent on her or something. And,
Then they even like injected her. Didn't they
yeah,
inject
they
you?
did, because I guess I got so, I don't even remember, but I guess I got so belligerent and violent or whatever the hell I did.
You seem like you're an angry chick sometimes.
They had to inject you with like a sedative.
they like 3 people took me to, they have some medical thing place there in the Japanese airport, and
That's
they
hot.
gave me an injection or
Were you
something.
nude when they injected you? Like, do you think
Yeah,
anybody was
probably.
like touching
No, I
you
don't
or
think
anything?
so.
You don't think you were molested or anything?
No.
So
And they-
did the shot calm you down? Or did they then have to go to the tranquilizer gun?
You know,
thought
I
that- I thought-
I have no memory. The only thing I remember is when I came to in the hospital.
I thought the shot actually sent you into like a coma or something.
It stopped my heart, I guess.
Oh, my goodness.
And I had to go to the hospital, yeah.
Wow.
That sounds like,
Wow.
That's hot.
sounds like a great high.
That is
Because
amazing.
they probably had to undress you, right?
Yeah, they probably had to completely undress me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
you woke up in like a hospital gown, right?
Yeah.
So you were unconscious, and then when you woke up, you were nude. Like,
But Nikki was there by then,
Oh, all right.
you know,
Oh.
so that was all right.
She woke up, she had 3 Japanese kids. So now she has 8 kids.
How long was she in that coma?
And Nikki had to resuscitate you, right?
Yeah, he did CPR on me and stuff.
Look at this guy.
Hey, he's like a Baywatch dude. Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who knew?
You always seem like an angry chick to me. Like you got like inner anger. What happened to you when you were young? Were you molested?
No,
Raped?
no. Oh,
but what
actually, I was,
You were?
but not when I was like a kid.
Yeah, I see it in you. I see it in you.
But where did you grow up? Who was your family? What went on with you?
I grew up, well, I was born in Alabama, and I grew up in Georgia.
Oh, that explains.
That explains a lot.
Nice. Broken home.
My dad was in the military.
Here we go. Parents broke up at an early age.
No, they just broke up like 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
7 years ago, yeah.
But you were shuttled all around
Yeah,
from
kinda.
town to town.
Yeah, kind of.
Lonely kid, no friends.
What do you mean you were raped? Is this the first time you had sex? Some guy took advantage of you?
No, it was like a true rape.
What do you mean?
Like
Where
a
were you?
stranger rape.
Yeah, I was 17, and there's this place called Panama City Beach down in Florida that everybody goes to in the spring break, and
Wasn't like a date rape guy.
no, I was you go down there and everybody's in their car. You know how it is. They're all like cruising or something, and it moves like 2 feet an hour. So I had to use the bathroom really bad. I was drinking, and I got there was a McDonald's, so I got out of the car to walk up to the McDonald's to use the bathroom, and somebody grabbed me and pulled me in the car and just took off.
Took you off the street
Yeah,
and threw you in a car.
yeah,
And drove off with her.
yeah.
And what are you wearing? Like a thong or something? Because they were running around on the beach? Some guy got worked up. He probably saw you. You know, you're a hot chick. He probably saw you.
I don't think I was cruising in a thong. No,
You were probably in a bathing suit
I
then.
was probably in a bathing suit. Yeah,
And a guy grabs you off the street and
Yeah.
throws you in his car. He was alone or with a
Yeah.
group of guys?
well.
Whoa! And now you're thinking, this is it. I'm going to get killed.
No, I just thought, well, I mean, that's kind of back then. You cruise around and like you jump in everybody's cars and everybody's partying and stuff.
But he grabbed you against your will.
Well, yeah, but I was.
Did you ever get to go to the bathroom, or are you still?
Should have peed in his
I
car.
don't think I did get to go to the bathroom.
You should have moved your bowels right in that car.
Yeah, that would have taught him.
You'd have taught him
At
a
first, I
lesson.
thought that it was just one of those things where you jump in somebody's
Right.
car and you're partying or whatever, and then when he just kept going and going and going to this dark strip of highway somewhere,
What did this guy look like?
I don't remember.
Was he like a hillbilly kind of guy?
No, he just looked like, a young
Student?
So he was like the people who were cruising.
college-age guy.
Yeah.
What?
He was like the people who were cruising. He didn't look
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, no.
And then so he drives you off into an alley?
No, down this long stretch of highway that's unlit, and it's all, I don't know where it was, and took
At
me
night.
out. There's like wooded over there. He took me out in the woods. And
So wait, so you say to the guy, hey, where are we going?
yeah,
And he goes,
like, don't worry about it.
you don't worry
Don't
about it.
worry about it. It's going to be bad.
What do you mean?
a fun afternoon.
You don't worry about it. Ay,
Yeah,
ay,
it's about
ay.
like, yeah.
So then he says, get out of the car and get into the woods. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't fight him. He's a big dude.
Or is he dragging you?
He was pushing me, kind of, but I was also a little tipsy. And so I was like, not to the reality. I was like, am I partying here, or what's going on?
Right. Yeah. Like what's?
And
Is
yeah.
it a party, a rape? What is this?
Just let me know what I'm in for. God.
Yeah.
So he takes you in the woods, and he rips your clothing off like violently,
Yeah.
and you start
Does he
screaming.
hit you or anything? He doesn't.
Yeah, he did.
Holy
And when I
mackerel!
started to scream, he put his hands on my mouth and like was pushing on my, it hurt,
Yeah.
and he was just like, just shut up, I'm almost finished, or whatever it was.
Oh, that's attractive.
And so then, anyway, after it was all over, and he took off, and it's unlit highway at night,
And you're in your bathing suit.
no, my clothes are gone.
Oh my!
So I had to go out and hitchhike stark naked. And there was no word. I mean, there's no cars. So I just was standing out there in the highway naked.
No houses, no cars.
No.
Holy man, you're
nothing.
lucky he didn't kill you.
That's what I know.
So did they ever catch the dude? Did you ever
No.
report him? Did you report him?
I didn't.
Why?
my
Now let me ask you why though.
I guess because I was underage drinking,
Right.
and I was still kind of probably, I'm sure, had alcohol in my system.
So
and
you
that whole
figured-
beer, like, I don't know.
So you blamed yourself instead
For
of
a
him.
while, yeah. For a
And he
while.
got away with it.
He did, yeah. I'm sure he did it over. I mean,
yeah, this
he
wasn't
seemed
his
like
first
he.
time.
Yeah.
So you made excuses for him. Oh, I was drunk. I kind of deserved it.
No, I
You
didn't
let
feel
him
like
off
I
the hook.
deserved
Or
it.
you get into more trouble if you try to report it.
Yeah. So I was just like, well,
Man.
yeah.
You had abuse early in your life, I bet, and you were used to covering things up.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I do.
Well, it sounds like you're a little out of control there, even as a teenager.
Do you need me to hold you and cuddle you right now?
Would you? Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll come right over there. I'm a 2.5. You don't want me cuddling you.
Stop.
Come on, let's be honest.
What was the guy who raped you? 2.5, 3?
He was probably a 4 at least. I'm probably worse than him.
Oh,
Oh God, the guilt is killing me
What, about me or about the rape?
about the 2.5 thing.
why did you say that? I mean, were you angry?
That was so long ago. I was.
I'm a 2.5.
You know what? That wasn't. It wasn't a straight interview. You have to consider the source.
I wish I could be as good looking as you, believe me. I wish I could. What am I going to do? This is what I've been born with. Think of
You
me
were
as handicapped.
born with this, and he was born with that.
Do you laugh at people in a wheelchair? No.
No.
Of course you have compassion for them. Well, I have a handicap. You know I have handicap plates with this face? You don't even know that.
You get to park close to buildings?
I do. I can park anywhere I want in New York City. A lot of chicks dig that. But look at my great personality.
That's true. Your personality's like a 4.2.
So did you rebel? Did you rebel sexually as you got older?
Yeah.
Did you didn't say, screw it, I'm gonna? Have you ever orgied?
No.
Did you ever do 2 guys at the same time?
No.
Then
ever
what was
do?
your
No,
rebellion?
that's gay.
Did you ever do? Yeah, exactly. Did you ever do a chick with a guy? Threesome?
I don't know.
You did it.
What do
Don't
you
block
mean
it
you
out.
don't know?
Yeah, that's something you remember.
Is that number too low? Was it 5 chicks and a guy?
She doesn't know, like, oh damn, I've got kids. I don't know if I should talk about this kind of. This is a hot chick with 5 kids.
Right.
You must be the milfy milf of the neighborhood.
Oh, Jesus.
Where do you live in L.A.?
Yeah, Agora, a little north of
You
here.
Are you in a carpool?
No.
I think you ought to stay away from cars after that experience.
I know.
Did you? I mean, when you go to the school for PTA meetings and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy cow! What do you wear? You dress like this?
Yeah.
You don't wear a bra to school.
This is
do
a
you?
mom
No.
outfit?
You don't wear a bra to school.
Hey now.
Oh, you little vixen!
It's like
PTA.
this little country kind of school, and it's,
All hippies,
kind of, yeah.
and you come in there braless with those big boobs. Holy mackerel!
But you know what? No.
Tell me.
I mean, all the parents there are kind of like just whatever.
Oh, please.
No, I'm
Whatever.
serious.
Are they all
Serious.
2.5s or what?
Yeah, exactly. It's a town full of 2.5s, and here comes Miss 10 walking through with the boobs.
Miss DeErrico, this is Principal Johnson. We're going to need another one-on-one meeting here.
Yeah. You're going to need to take your shirt off for this meeting.
Yeah.
It's a female principal. Yeah.
No,
Even hotter.
better. What is she, a 5?
This is Principal Johnson.
I want to take my 5 and mate it with your 10.
Yeah, together we're a 15.
So do the little boy, like the little boys all come over the house to play and stuff, and then they're looking at you?
No, they're too young. I
Yeah, how old is your oldest now?
Well, 13.
Oh, they're too young.
Forget about it.
You know
friend's
how many
heads
have
are
his?
exploding.
It's a boy.
Yeah.
You know how many of his friends are wanking it to you?
He won't have them come over to the house. I
Well,
don't
why
know.
do you think?
Oh,
You got a super hot mom. You're probably running around in
They're all
bathing
hot
suits.
for you.
I don't think.
Oh, honey, wake up
We're
and smell the
so
coffee.
not cool right now to him.
Not to
Yeah,
him.
to his
but
friends.
His friends.
Oh, well.
No.
It's a curse to have a hot mom. It's a curse. I had a friend who had a hot mom. Kid was consumed with it.
Really?
Oh, my God. You have no idea what it's like. I remember going up to this guy. He goes, hey, you see that hot chick over there? It was a group of women talking. I go, yeah. He goes, you want to bang her? I go, oh, my God. I was 13. I know my exact age.
He wasn't. That wasn't the kid.
Yeah, the kid who was the son. He goes, don't you think she's hot? What would you do to her? I go, I would just like.
About his mother?
Yeah, and all the other little
Ew.
boys were standing around talking because this has obviously gone on before. So they're setting me up, and I go, dude, you know, I was talking like a kid. I go, man, I would she's so hot. And he goes, that's my mother. All right. What do you think? They're not doing that with you? Look at you.
I don't think.
Have you ever
they
looked at
are.
yourself in the mirror naked?
No.
Any videotapes of you running around?
There is one. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Who are you banging? What are you talking about? There's a videotape. You mean on the internet kind of thing?
Yeah. Just,
No.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to get that.
And who are you with?
How do I get that? Who are you with?
I think it's online now.
Oh, really?
Oh, let's go to
Are you
it.
selling it, or are you just like?
No.
Are you suing anyone? Who are you banging?
Yeah, I have to look at it.
Oh, you come
Is
here.
somebody famous?
Come over here and sit next to me.
Let's log on. What is it? What's the address?
Give me the website.
Come on.
Yeah, it's linked to comicbookthemovie.com.
Is
No, you're kidding.
Aren't you upset about that?
No,
You're not?
You're not upset that there's a video of you being banged?
no,
Do you look so hot in it?
no.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Who are you banging? Seriously.
There's just this guy, you know.
Big black guy?
Yeah, look at
Wayne Brady?
Is it a black guy?
No, it's not a black guy.
Not that there's anything wrong
What?
with that.
Who's Wayne Brady?
Exactly.
Exactly. So, what do you mean? So when did you make this video?
I don't know.
You're a dirty little girl, I bet.
Look at you.
I bet you back in the day you were a dirty little, if I may say, whore.
How many guys would you say you've slept with in your life?
Yeah.
I guess the bulk of them, it was during that rebellious thing that I was talking about.
So what went on back those days? Give me some sexy stories.
That's when I was a heavy drinker.
Weren't you stripping at one point too?
Only, it was like a month and a half on the weekends. I was with this guy that was
Russian dude?
forcing, yeah.
A Russian dude.
All these Russian dudes come over and they get the young hot chicks into
And
the
they
stripping.
turn them out.
Yeah. These guys know how to really work a girl. Oh, I got your whole story pegged. I see right through you. It's like I got x-ray vision. You know I'm rubbing myself right now? Ready for the next sex
Are you
story?
really?
That's right. I didn't realize it. I am. There's nothing wrong with that. It's our sexuality at work, that's all. What are you telling me? You had some wild years. Imagine going to a strip club and you get someone as hot as this.
Yeah.
How dirty is that?
Dude,
Yeah.
You'd never go home.
I can't believe this sweet mom there. I'm online looking. It looks just like the Paris Hilton tape. It's that dark, green.
Yeah.
It's grainy.
Grainy. You can't see the clips yet, but it's going on sale next week. You're part of that, right?
No, it's not on snow.
They said it's
It's supposed to be up right now.
You're proud of it.
I mean, I'm looking at one thing. She's like on all fours, looking in the camera, just like the Paris
Oh,
Hilton
that's
tape.
so hot.
Really?
Let me bang you right now. Let's
Do you know the
reenact it.
guy?
What?
Who's the guy?
You can't tell. I can't tell.
How'd you meet this guy? Was this during your stripper days?
No.
And whose idea was it for the camera? Did you?
It's always
wanna
the
do
dude.
this? Or did he?
It was his, yeah.
It's not Nikki, is it?
No.
So it's got to be.
But has Nikki watched it?
He knows about it.
Nikki loves it. You kidding?
Is the guy someone we would know?
No.
Is it David Hasselhoff?
Steven
God,
Seagal?
how'd you know?
It's not the assistant principal at the school, is it?
Is it the kid who played Hobie?
Oh, there it is. I'm watching it. Wow.
Where?
You're a real player. You had a tattoo in those days.
Yeah, I have that tattoo.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah. It's supposed to be up.
Wow, look at that. Wait.
Turning me on.
Look at that guy.
Wow. You're giving oral in this, too, I think. Wow. What do you do? What do you mean you're not uptight about this? Wow. You don't care. You're a free spirit.
Look at the hair on that guy.
He's got a full head of hair.
I mean, it's like...
Looks like that's a chick.
But Donna,
What?
Donna, you're
What?
selling this, right?
What?
You're
No.
selling it. But then how come on there it says, as mentioned on the Howard Stern show?
Where?
Like you knew you
Where's it say
on
that?
the site. It's like you knew you were coming in to promote it, right?
To promote it?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Wow.
weird.
That's weird. It's
Well,
almost...
how is this on the
No,
internet?
I'm here to promote. Yeah.
Forget comic book, the movie.
But why would you
I'm buying the video.
How much you want for the video right now?
I'll buy it right. I'll buy it for you direct.
Nothing.
But why would you let it be linked to the comic book thing? I mean, you're not against the idea of people seeing it, right?
No.
Jeez.
I think you're making some dough off it.
I think so too.
Really? Well, you should be.
Swear on the life of your children that you're not making money on this video.
I swear on the life of my children.
Well,
Oh.
there you go.
Now, are these your children or the other guy?
Which children are you
Why
talking
don't
about?
you care?
Nikki's children?
The dead 44-year-old?
I did the thing on purpose, deliberately parodying Paris Hilton's thing.
Oh, so it's not real.
Well, I mean...
I'm not sure what's going
Wait
on
a minute.
Oh,
Wait
so
a
then
minute.
it's got to
Hold
be
it, hold it,
Nikki.
hold
here.
it.
So then it's not even you.
No.
It's
Yeah,
not-
no, yeah.
Wait a minute. You really did a guy on video?
What's going on here? You're confusing me. I can tell you're uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it looks too much like the Paris Hilton thing.
Right.
So, all right,
So you're parodying it, but how? I mean,
So what's
how
going
far
on
do
here?
we go here?
Come clean about this video. What is it?
you're doing sketch comedy now?
I wish it was up right now so you could see it.
I just started to see it. It's an old video?
No.
No, she just made it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's you and Nick. Oh, so it's not even a guy.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a dummy of some kind.
No, it's not.
But you don't really do anything.
Well,
Oh, I see. It's supposed to be me.
It's Alice Cooper.
Is this supposed to be me?
you know, I wanted you
I would do it.
for it. Yeah.
Well, why don't you call me? I'll do a video with you anytime. Your stupid husband won't kill me. I don't know what that video is.
Oh, so it's you then. It's a joke.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Anyway.
She's not letting on either.
What are you doing? What are you doing here today? What's the matter with you?
What's going on here?
All right. Anyway, Donna DErrico is in something called Comic Book the Movie. What is
Now,
that?
what is that?
It's the DVD is released today, and Mark Hamill directed and produced and stars in it, and it's this mockumentary about this big comic book fan. You're into comic books, aren't
Yeah, I
you?
love comic books.
This big comic book fan, Don Swan, who loves this comic book called Commander Courage and Liberty Lad, and the Hollywood studio comes in and they want to make a movie of it, and but they want to revamp it into like the nouveau. They rename it to Codename Courage with Liberty Lass, and that's
Are
the
you
name.
nude in it? The
No.
movie?
No, I'm in this like superhero like tight get-up thing.
Yeah.
And anyway, he tries to prevent them from revamping it. He wants them to stay true to the old comic.
Is it good?
It's funny. Yeah,
All
it's
right.
really funny. Nikki really liked it too. The kids liked it.
Were you at the Baywatch reunion?
No.
No.
How
why
come?
not?
She hates
you mean
Pam
the movie?
Anderson.
The movie thing?
Right. Yeah.
You know, they wanted all the actors to take a pay cut so they could afford to have Pam.
You hate
Oh,
Pam.
here we
Oh,
go.
no, I don't hate Pam.
You
No.
do. You said a lot of
No,
crap
we're
about
okay.
it.
No,
Really?
that was long. You know what?
You see her around now?
We've talked since
Yeah.
then. Everything's.
You think she's an egomaniac and everything she does is for attention. And you think she's cheesy. Tell the truth.
You also think she was the problem in the marriage, and she caused a lot of problems for Motley Crue.
Well, yeah, that, at the time when that thing you're talking about, I guess that stuff sounded like pretty something good to say at the moment.
After
I
all
was
the crap,
pissed.
after
I
all
was
the crap you
pissed.
said about her, she's now talking to you?
Well,
I'm shocked. Wear 2 Band-Aids and a butt plug tonight. That's all you need.
I was pissed at the time. It was Tommy left the band and didn't tell anybody, and we found out about it on the radio from Pam.
Right.
And It was, in the middle of a tour.
Right.
And she was in his ear, and I don't know, it was just, I was pissed. It's my husband.
You don't remember if you did it with a girl and another guy? Is that true? You're always honest.
Yeah, I guess I did.
You did. That's hot.
You know what? I guess you didn't think about being the mother of 5 back then when you were doing all this.
I know, and then I'm all
having
desperate to have a kid. Now I got 5. I know.
How did it happen that you were seeing some guy and he said, "Hey, I want to see you with a girl in bed"? Like, how's that move?
No, it was with Nikki.
Oh, with Nikki? No kidding.
Whoa.
Look at you.
Perfect.
Keeping the marriage going. You know
Now,
what?
does this happen often?
No.
Look at me.
No.
Look at me. You're a good girl. You know how to please a man, don't you?
Does
you know,
she go find the girls? Or does Nikki?
Did Nikki suggest this or you suggested it?
I might have.
And because you were feeling like
What were you?
maybe in order to hold on to my man I have to keep it exciting, or you were just sort
No,
of,
we were in a strip club.
and you're attracted to chicks a little bit?
I don't know. You know how those places are.
And was Nikki playing it cool like, "Oh honey, you don't need to do that, but if you really want to"?
No, he was into it.
What did he say? He went, "Oh, I'm into it."
Yeah.
And so like this girl at the strip club was like really into you, right?
Yeah.
And she said, "Hey, I want to come home with you guys."
Yeah.
And you said, "Why?" And you gave her your address, and she came over.
Actually, we went to her place.
You went to her place. You, Nikki, and her. Was she really hot?
After the fact, I started thinking that it was a man.
What?
Whoa. What are you talking about?
Well, I
here?
mean, once we saw In Light and stuff, I don't know. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
You're saying that.
I don't know. There was just a little weird scar, and something was a little going. I don't know. It just
And
looked.
it didn't look like a vagina, quite.
No, it did. But I was thinking, well, that Tula. Remember that Tula person?
Yeah,
whatever?
she was hot, but she was a dude.
I just got that feeling. So did he. He kind of was thinking. It was
Really?
weird, yeah.
Must have been horrifying for
Weird.
him.
So wait a second.
what
You go.
Yeah, a little bit.
Gee, I wish you had said that at the end of the story. Now I'm not as worked. Is this the only time it happened?
Let's see.
All right, so it happened another time. Should we talk about it?
Talk about a time with you. You sure it was a girl?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the time it was a dude.
Okay, there might have been one other time.
Was this after the dude or before the dude?
Before.
Before. So it was a good experience the first time you did it.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, so did you? The first time you did
Now,
it.
was
you were in
that a strip club scenario too?
No.
Where'd you meet that girl?
In Japan.
Japanese chick.
Yeah.
A geisha?
No, not
Where do you meet her?
on the street.
How did you meet her on the street? How do you run it? Like, how do you make that
Do you
move?
speak the language even?
No, I think everybody kind of speaks a little English everywhere.
So you're walking down the street and you're a hot chick. So some Japanese girl comes up and goes, "Oh, you're so beautiful," right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, I think I remember giving her my shoes. She didn't have any shoes or something.
She was like homeless.
No, I don't think she just really liked my shoes.
Were you on Ambien still?
No, I wasn't.
Wait. You got to talk me through this, all right? Because this is really fascinating to me. You and Nikki.
foreign country and
You and
everything.
Nikki were in Japan together.
Yeah.
What were you doing? Like a Motley Crue tour? Or?
Yeah, he was doing something.
All right, so everyone's excited there, and this girl, did she know Nikki was in Motley Crue, or did she just see you and think you were hot?
No, she didn't know.
Okay, she just saw a hot chick and attractive guy and said, "Hey, this is interesting."
Yeah, we're out walking around. There's nothing to do in Tokyo.
Right. That's
So
the
you
secret.
sort of relate to that movie Lost in Translation?
So it's
I didn't.
Oh, you should see it.
she's worried about comic book the movie. Listen to me. So this is unbelievable.
So you're walking around with nothing to do.
Right. Wait a second. Wait. You're walking around, nothing to do. The chick walks up and says, "Oh, your shoes are so pretty. You're so pretty." Blah 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 blah. You start talking to her. How do you get her like up into your hotel room to have sex with her? How does that work? What's the move?
We just said you want to come up to our hotel room.
Really good. She was really cute.
No, not
What was she, a 2?
What was she, a 6?
Well,
Then she's not going to be with any 2s. Trust me, I know. I don't blame you. I can handle it. So you're telling me she wasn't even that hot,
no.
but she said, "I want to come into your
She was
room."
kind of like the cute little Japanese kind of.
You're not right into that Oriental look, I guess.
Certainly not into my look. So I don't understand this.
Well, it was boring there. And
Okay, yeah, but
we'd been to like a couple strip
did
clubs or something. And
did she say to you, "Listen, I want to come up to your room and have sex with you," or she just said, "I want to come up
she
and
didn't
party"?
say a lot because she couldn't speak a lot of English,
All right.
but she seemed to understand.
Coming up to the room.
Yeah.
So she
Did
comes
she have
up.
a nice body and everything? Good figure?
Not really.
No?
Really? Then what are you thinking? But
She a
Nikki
chick?
wanted her.
It was just some, like,
Fun.
you know, yeah.
So she comes up there, and what did she start doing? Just getting naked right away?
Yeah.
She just ripped her clothes off. And then what did you do, get naked?
Yeah, probably.
And you started making out with her and stuff?
I might have.
What does Nicky do? Does he just sit on the bed? And
No.
Does he get active, or does he just watch you two for a while?
I guess he was in there,
You give her oral?
yeah.
She gave you oral.
I don't remember.
Oh, you remember perfectly. Wow.
Jesus.
So that's when you went to the strip club the second time. You figured, hey, that was fun. Let's try it again.
Yeah, and then the whole man thing was just a little...
That sort of freaked you out.
Did you perform oral on the man, woman?
I was drunk.
Right. That's understandable.
That's a yes.
So you did. And it looked,
You know, I could have. I don't know.
and it looked normal.
Remember. Something was a little awry.
Did Nicky do the dude? Nicky did him?
I'm not saying it was a guy. I'm
poor
saying
Nicky.
after the fact.
Nicky
Oh,
did the
no,
dude.
come on.
We just started thinking something was wrong.
Did Nicky say when he was doing her that it felt a little weird? Like,
No.
because that
But
that
did anything,
can't feel the
did you
same.
need to do
I don't
anything?
think that even, I mean, I don't think that,
Well, come on.
that when a guy has that change or whatever, that you can even, I don't think you can tell.
But wait
Oh,
a minute,
you can
does the
tell.
guy have to excuse
How?
himself? Wait a minute, does the guy have to excuse himself before Nicky can get busy?
What?
That would, yeah. In other words, did he leave the room for a second?
What?
Like Nicky's ready to do him, and then he leaves the room for a second, and then he comes back walking in
And he's all red.
Oh, no, I have to
because he probably had to lube up.
Oh, stop.
Yeah.
No, that didn't happen, no.
They can't self-lubricate. Honey,
I know that, yeah, I didn't
sweetie,
think about
you're
that.
a man, woman, right? You're a she-male.
That's correct. By the way, Nicky was very gentle and loving.
You know what? No.
Poor Nicky did a guy.
Okay.
Man.
Nicky banged a guy?
No.
I'm throwing out all my Motley Crue records.
Oh my
That's not true.
God.
I'm a girl, 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 I'm a girl.
I'm in so much hell right now.
No, you're not, baby. What kind of shoes you wearing tonight? Let me see. What do you got on those
Remember, I
feet?
have ugly feet. I can't let
Do
you
you?
see my feet. Yeah.
What kind of shoes you wearing, though?
Just,
Oh, those are cute.
Those are nice. They're very small, though.
What size are your feet?
Size 15.
Take a size 15 sandal.
Yeah.
You know who's Nicky's other kids are with? That hot chick from Love in an Elevator? The Playboy Playmate?
Really?
Yeah. Right? She in Love in an Elevator?
yeah.
You're spacing out on me.
It's for
Why don't you take an Ambien and drink a little wine? And
I'll
let me
do
see if I
that.
can't relax
got
you.
Some? Okay.
I'll resuscitate you when it's time.
See if you're unwakeable.
Man. Because you and Nicky, see, I feel you felt pressure to be with other women because Nicky cheated on you when you were pregnant and you guys separated.
Oh, it was before.
It was before that. Boy, I would never leave you. I would never cheat on you because I could have sex with other girls in front of you.
And guys.
Now, how did
Yeah,
they
and
get
guys.
back together after Nicky cheated?
He checked himself into rehab.
Oh.
You're a busy girl.
She might be the greatest interview ever.
You are hot.
This was fantastic.
I'm touching myself the whole interview. You know
So
it's a
now,
10.
are you both teetotalers now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, how
no
boring.
fun anymore.
You guys don't drink at all? Both of you? Oh, you have to come out for drinks with me and Artie. I have no idea what's going on.
Wow, Nicky gave up booze, banging guys. How'd he do that?
All right.
Hello, Nicky.
You know,
Great.
when I was in high school
great.
playing on the football team, Motley Crue was my favorite band. I was
All I can think of now-
sidelined with a broken leg
Nicky,
and a
it's not my
rupture.
fault it went this way.
Yeah, Nicky, it
All
went
I can
horribly out
think
of control.
now is that Prince song.
What?
What?
What's the Prince song where? Because there's a Nicky in the song.
Oh, Nicky.
Oh, yeah.
Darling Nikki.
Darling
Yes,
Nicky.
darling
What about
Nicky.
the Motley Crue?
Hello, darling Nicky.
What about the Motley Crue song, Girls, Girls, Girls? That's a bunch of crap. It's girls, 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 and one boy.
Yeah, girl, girl, girl. Oops,
Hey,
a
but he
guy.
didn't know.
Surprise.
We still don't know. I'm
Does
just
it make you
saying,
gay if you're with a guy and you don't know it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. It does. Yeah, I'm
In
trying to help
Jersey-
the brother out.
In
That's all.
Jersey, it does.
You are so hot. I would love to see what's
To
doing.
go do a guy with her?
I would love to go do another guy with you. I would.
That hot.
You are so hot. I wish I was a 7 so you would look at me as a man instead of as an ugly freak.
Howard.
I can't help it if I'm a 2.5. I can't help it.
I was an a-hole back then. I'm
No, you
telling you.
weren't.
Yes, that
You
was
were being honest.
that was the same weird interview with that little website thing that I was saying all that other.
That troll Chauncey.
Now, is this where she commented that you were going through a midlife crisis?
Yeah. Hey, listen, people break up.
That was like 6 years ago or something.
Hey, I was in a marriage for 20 years, and no cheating. And no guys.
That's
no guys, no
that is
girls.
Cool. That is
Come on, I did okay.
That's a long time.
Yeah. That's a long time.
It is.
We met when we were 19. I mean, you know, we changed.
Wow.
I admit it. You know, I'm sad about it. It was bad.
And you never cheated?
Never. Never did.
Wow.
Interesting.
Much as I wanted to have you, I didn't. You know I'm squeezing my blimpy sausage right now? All right. Who has a bigger penis? Answer me this. Nikki or that chick you were with?
Stop.
Right, here we go.
Stop it.
Donna DErrico in Comic Book the Movie, available on DVD today. So if someone wanted to see this movie, they could get it on DVD, and it's in the stores now.
That's right.
And you and Mark Hamill, formerly of Star Wars, he doesn't like to bring that up, but he does. He directed this, he wrote it, and
he stars in it.
And you star in it.
You didn't have sex with Mark Hamill, did you?
He was wearing a dress at the time.
Did Nikki?
Nikki have sex with Mark Hamill? I don't think so.
I'm sorry.
Did they bring Mark Hamill?
Artie, you're a 1.
Yeah, I know. It's a big deal.
Right.
But you know what? I know how to get in bed with Don. I'll just put a dress on and go, hi, I want to have sex with you.
So.
Are you drunk? I want to have sex with you and your husband.
Yeah, it's so odd that they didn't even pick up an attractive girl in Japan.
Can I have your shoes?
Are there any now?
Oh, stop it. Are you saying all the Japanese are ugly?
Oh, there's
They're
tons
twos.
there's tons of hot Japanese chicks.
No, I didn't see any.
Really?
What about that Lucy, what's her face?
Lucy
Who knows
Rue.
where anybody's from?
Lucy Rue.
Lucy Rue. Or Risa Ring.
Can't believe you brought the Japanese chick in bed even though you weren't attracted to her. Nikki must have been into her.
You sure the Japanese chick wasn't like Pat Morita or something?
I think she spent the night.
She spent the night?
Yeah, the next morning I was kind of like, whoa.
She still.
You were like a guy. How do you get rid of this?
Yeah, kind of.
Like she wouldn't
Take
go
the
home.
shoes.
Yeah, and get out of here.
Yeah.
How'd you hustle her out the door?
When she woke up, she just, when she left.
I have to go.
How's it work though? Does Nikki bang you and the chick? Like how's that all work? Like he's allowed to bang the chick
If you're there.
if you're there.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're talking like it's a regular thing.
No, I know it's not. It's a special
okay,
occasion.
yeah, I guess. Yeah.
He banged both of you. Boy, he's got stamina. Did it turn you on to watch him have sex with another chick?
No.
No?
You didn't like it.
You didn't like? Did you get
didn't.
jealous?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get jealous, but I didn't dig it.
Yeah.
No.
Were you turned on watching him have sex with another guy?
No, wait a second. Help me out with this.
All right.
If you're lucky enough to get into bed with a girl and another girl, I'm a guy now, and I'm trying to, I get that whole situation going. It's important that Nikki act like he's not that into the Japanese chick, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's key.
Right.
And then he's got to keep paying attention to you during the whole thing.
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Focus on you.
Yeah.
Even though he's banging her. So how's he do that? He keeps making out with you during it and touching you and everything?
Yeah.
All right.
Saying
Okay.
stuff to me.
And do you go first? He takes care of you first, and then he gets to have her? Or
I don't know. I don't think there's a system that. I don't know.
There's no system for that?
No.
You should write a book about this, like how to handle that touchy situation. Did you talk about it afterwards?
Yeah.
Did it spice up your sex life for a while? Just thinking about it? Can you take over your clothes and tell me these stories?
Jeez, this is amazing.
Why do you have to wear so many clothes? It's warm in here, isn't it?
It's snowing.
Oh, it is?
It's cold. Yeah.
No, it's not snowing.
it hasn't snowed yet.
It's not snowing in here.
There was a little snow on the. Well.
It's snowing here.
Well, I guess now that you're not drinking, none of this is going to happen anymore.
You know who I feel bad for?
You know what?
Well, yeah, answer Robin's question.
Not. What am I going to say?
Let's pretend we're on the beach.
I mean, really, it hasn't happened.
No,
right?
it's not so much that. It's just there's so many kids, and they're getting older and getting wise to stuff, and
Great. Time to ship them off to boarding school.
Yeah. Isn't there someplace they can go?
Yeah, they got to understand you have needs and you're very hot. You know what's weird? I feel bad for the next chick you guys bring home because you'll be checking her for penis like the entire time. That's
there was
gonna have
no
to have
penis.
a
There was no
DNA
penis.
smear.
you know what I mean. You'll be
Girlfriend.
paranoid.
Get your hands off my testicles, girl.
I mean, like we went to that Lucky Chang's or whatever it is in
Right.
here, and
That's where all the waitresses are actually men.
yeah, but they're hot.
Right.
I would never, ever, ever know. I mean, even I'm like staring at their neck, and there's how do you know? How do you know?
I know.
You know.
How?
For us, it's unlucky Chang.
What is it? Yeah. What is it, Justin?
Yeah, I want to know if she's shaved.
What?
You're totally shaved, right?
What?
You're totally shaved, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What do you mean, yes?
Well, there's a little.
Let me check. I'll tell you. Oh, there's a landing strip?
Yeah.
No. If I was a 7, she'd let me check.
2.5s ain't checking the landing strip.
Right.
2.5s don't get to
Yeah,
land.
I don't get anywhere near that vagina.
All I know is I'm gonna go to
2.5. That's like I am so unattracted to you. Like I couldn't even imagine what a woman sees in you.
Yeah,
At
see,
2.5.
I think 2.5 has to be like disfigured.
I mean,
or something.
that's like Elephant Man category. I figured I'm at least a 4. I mean, honest to God, a 4 give me.
I mean, Larry King's a 3.
Yeah, I mean, I'm better than Larry King, aren't I?
Did I say that? No.
I'm practically Stephen Hawking.
That's
2.5
I don't
is-
even. I don't know.
I need oral.
2.5.
That's you got to be grossed out by someone to give him a 2.5.
You're like, who's a 3?
But wait, no, wait. What was the thing that I was
So
rating?
you were asking me. They said to you, well, "How does Howard look? You know, what is he on a scale of 1 to 10?" You said a 2.5.
I mean, what was the guy Nikki bagged?
So
Was he
what's
like
a 5?
There was okay.
So what's Artie? A -7?
There was no guy that Nikki banged.
What am I? Yeah, seriously, he's a 2.5. Look at me.
Look at Artie. What is he? I gotta know.
I'm not saying.
You can insult him. It's
Yeah,
okay.
that's all right.
He already feels bad
I
about
take it
himself.
all day.
Yeah. He drinks a lot. He'll forget. Don't worry.
I'll forget this in a
When
night.
he drinks, he feels good looking. Trust me.
I'm going to Tokyo and looking for a chick with enormous shoes on.
We'll be scouring the country. What is it?
I have encouraging news for you, though, Howard.
What is it?
Because I'm looking at the whole chart of guys. Like, for instance, Scott Baio's only a 1.
Oh.
Come on.
Scott Baio's a good. Like, you might hate him because he banged you and left you or something.
He did not.
What did he do?
I don't know. He's kind of creepy. He hangs out at the Playboy Mansion.
See, you're rating him on personality,
way,
not look.
No,
Donna, I never.
No.
I never hang out at the Playboy Mansion. One time we did a show from there. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not creepy.
You did well.
I'm saying what does creepy have to do with your looks?
I guess it doesn't. I don't know. It was so long ago. I don't know what I was.
All right, Scott Baio's a 1.
Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
A 1.
Well,
All
that
right.
I understand.
I feel I'm better than him.
Dennis Rodman?
Yeah.
A 0.
Thank you. Thank you.
But why do you get a 2.5?
But Kid Rock got a 6.
A 6? Him?
And Mark McGrath got a who's he?
You know Mark McGrath.
I'm telling you, it was like 6 years ago
Oh.
or something.
Kid Rock's a 6 and I'm a 2.5.
Well, I don't think I wouldn't rate him a 6 now.
What would you rate
What
him?
is he now?
Probably like
Like me? 2.5?
no 1.
A 1?
A 1. Now, why does he get to a 1 now?
I don't know.
Because he was with Pam and
Yeah.
Donna hates Pam. Go ahead.
Everybody who goes with Pam gets demoted.
What's Gary standing over there looking like an ape?
Oh, I'm a 0.5. I'm under Artie.
What is he?
Oh.
I don't mind. Please be honest.
If he gets higher than a 2.5, I'm
She
leaving.
was staring right at my teeth too.
I know. What is he?
Take it. Come on, please.
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
She likes me. She give me a
All right, if you don't tell him, that means you have to take off your skirt. All right, so you better tell him.
All right, like well, I'm just saying I would rate you differently today than 6 years ago. So that's not.
What am I
fair.
now? What am I down to now?
Rate me, Howard, and Artie right now.
That's because Donna's more desperate.
No, how can I? No,
Just
no,
rate
when
us.
you rate me, then I get
You're
the
a
whole.
10.
I'm gonna tell you right up now. You're a 10.
Yeah.
So I'm not
I mean,
gonna-
we can't lie. I'm rubbing myself under the table.
For the mother of 5, you're an 18.
Exactly.
We can handle it.
Start with me and then do Artie and
Yes,
Howard.
go around the room.
Yeah.
How,
Be honest, and I
I
want
can
your
take it, don't
honesty.
worry.
I want honesty.
You know
I
what?
don't-
They want to know what a really hot chick sees when they look.
Yeah,
When she
we're
looks
tired
at
of the
them.
BS.
And I gotta tell you something.
all right, is this based on like
Looks.
looks?
Looks
only?
only.
Never met him. Never opened
That's
his mouth.
right. You just ran into us.
If you weren't good looking, if you didn't hold up, I'd have told you the second you walked in. So just let
We
me
just
have it.
pulled you off the street, drove you into the woods, and you don't even know us. Go ahead. What are we rating us?
Oh dear.
We're making you walk home naked.
Which isn't funny, by the way.
Thank you. I had blocked that out, but
Right, yeah.
You brought it up.
I brought it up, but go ahead.
okay.
All right.
Like 4.
Gary's a 4?
Okay. Artie?
Don't lie.
He's a soft 4 or a hard 4?
Gary, fix yourself up.
Okay,
Fix
so
your
yeah,
hair
that
up.
helps. Thank you.
He's
Like
got to be
3.
3.
I thought Gary's higher than me. I'm 3.
You're heavier than him, maybe. Maybe if you lost a few
Yeah, she
pounds.
doesn't know you're funny. She just sees the heavy.
All right, give me the rating
I don't think
now,
she thinks
and
I'm
don't
funny either.
sugarcoat
All right,
it.
I won't.
want the truth.
I'll say.
Hold it. Let me fix
What are you
myself up.
doing? You better fluff yourself up too, huh? Give her the right side.
Give it the right angle. Come on.
5.
Oh,
That's a bunch of crap.
I know I'm a 2.5. I'm not accepting that.
You're only 1 better than me, boss.
I know.
3.
I'm not good. Can't believe I'm only 1 better than you.
You know what, Gary?
I always thought I was at least 2 better than you.
You're
I get a
2
drink?
better than Artie.
I need some
That's
tequila.
true. I need to drink. No wonder Nikki drinks.
I need to
He
drink.
doesn't.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Don't even shine the light on Benji.
Yeah, forget Benji.
Yeah, give Benji a number.
Yeah, let's
if Benji ain't a
cheers,
3.
Benji.
Nah, forget it.
I'd like to know what Benji is.
All right, Benji, stand up.
Oh. I can see you back there.
Oop.
Yeah.
That's a 1. Don't tell me that's a. Don't
Yeah,
give
that's
me,
a problem.
That goes over a 1. I'm out of here.
No, I'd say like a 2.
A 2. All right. All right.
Wow, I'm better looking than Benji.
I'm such an a-hole. You see how I come off?
A 2. No, you're honest.
They asked for it.
I need to
They're
get drunk.
rating women all the
Let
time.
me see your ass.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. What is the big deal? Be a tease.
I need to get drunk and make a senseless bet right now.
What are you wearing, a thong?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see it.
How come your body's so perfect and you've had all these kids? Man.
What do you do? Do you work out?
You know, just little, yeah, here and there.
Does the ass still look good?
It looks pretty good.
No cottage cheese?
No.
Do you know what I just realized, Howard? Me, you, and Benji total a 10.
Yeah.
If you guys
Yeah.
hang out all the time together.
Well, I see it's time for us to take a break, so
All right.
as much fun as I'm having,
Yeah.
and I'm touching myself, and I can't even stand up to say goodbye to you.
This was just abusive. I may be a 3, but I never banged a guy. So.
Hey, you know what? That makes you an 8. All right. We'll be back right after these words. Thanks, Donna.
Thank you.
Donna,
Hi.
hold on right there for a second. How did the interview go?
Oh, you know, it led to places that I wasn't expecting it to lead to. But it was okay. It was good. I had fun. It was a lot of fun.
Now, how did it feel talking about, like, your sex life and things like that?
Okay, I guess, you know, I'm not uptight or anything. I don't have anything to hide. It was different. It was cool because everybody's laughing, and it made it kind of light, and I was all right.
Now, what do you think's going to happen when you go home and Nikki hears the interview?
Well, in a few minutes. You mean, oh, he's cool, you know. He's been on before. He knows the deal, I guess. He'll be fine. Nothing he didn't know. The whole man thing, though, was, I don't know how that's going to go down. Because I did not say it was a man. I just put my foot in my mouth, but it's okay.
But how did it feel to rate the guys?
Bad, like
Why?
an a-hole. I don't know, because I did that dumb rating thing. It's this little website that's everything's tongue-in-cheek and nothing. You know, you're supposed to kind of be an a-hole in it and stuff, and so I was. I just felt, I don't know, I don't like to rate people.
Now, is Howard really 5, or are you just being generous?
No, he's a 5.
Okay. You had a good time, Donna?
Yeah, I had fun.
Thanks for coming down.
Really glad.
You weren't able to breastfeed or anything like that.
Yeah.
Sure you are.
Were
Yeah.
Yeah, it just tastes a little like silicone.
a little mentally or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
So you got one kid from the one night stand where you were seeking out becoming pregnant.
Yeah.
Although I think you're just saying that so the kid will feel better.
No,
No?
it's a fact. I wanted one.
So the guy like went to put a rubber on and you said you don't need a rubber with me?
I don't think he even went to put a rubber on.
Really?
Yeah.
And but this was a guy you liked, right? Or you don't even know?
I mean, it was, I went out and, like, I was clubbing and stuff and drinking and, you know, seeking out.
A good-looking, strong man to mate with.
I didn't really care. I was drinking. They all looked good-looking and strong.
Why did you want a kid? I mean, you were young. You were very young.
To conceive when you're drinking is not a great idea either.
No,
Well,
I know.
Would you like a drink now?
yeah, I don't need to be drunk to do you. I'll tell you that. So you did that, and you had the kid, and you were a single mom.
Yeah. And I struggled. It was really, really hard. I was on that WIC program, whatever that public assistance free food thing.
Really?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
And man, you must be a little disturbed. Like you did that. Like how old were you?
Oh, I was,
Like 19 or something?
let's see, I was 24.
Oh, you're a little crazy.
Yeah, that's too old to be making silly moves like that.
I don't know. I was all alone, and I just, you know, I'd always wanted a kid, and I was nowhere near marriage. I didn't have a boyfriend or anything, and I just, you know.
And you had no money? That's insane.
Yeah, I mean.
Donna DErrico. I'm coming here to talk to Howard, and I'm here in New York promoting Comic Book the Movie with Mark Hamill and myself.
Now, how long has it been since you've been on the show?
I'm going to say 7 years. Maybe. It doesn't seem like that long, but I guess it has been.
Really, so what's your opinion of Howard?
Oh, you know, Howard's cool. I like Howard. I mean, I like him. He just kind of says it as it is, and says what most people think, or asks what most people want to know, but they're afraid to, or whatever. And yeah, it's all in good fun. He's fine. I like him.
So you ready for a good time?
I'm ready. Yeah, I guess I am.
All right, see you in a few minutes.
Okay.
Hey now, beautiful Donna DErrico from Baywatch will be with us in just a couple of minutes. She's here early, so we can.
Was she on the Baywatch reunion?
I don't know.
Hey, man, I just saw her outside. She looks all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years. I was nervous, so she wouldn't look good.
Well, she
The
looks
only thing
okay.
I remember about her was she had that funny birth control she used to use.
Yeah. Well, it didn't work so good. What was her funny birth control?
Didn't she have something implanted in her arm or something, and she didn't have periods?
And then she had a kid. I think one night she was drunk, and before she married Nicky from Motley Crue. And I don't know. There's a whole story there.
All right.
The only thing I remember about her is some interviewer asked her about my looks and how she would rate me, and I think it was Chauncey, of course. And she said I was about a 2.5 on a scale.
Was that what I said?
2.5.
Sorry.
Get a 0.5 for the hair.
Look at him again. Could you reevaluate?
Come on.
I was an a-hole back then.
No, you weren't. You were being honest. Hey, listen, I'm not a good-looking guy. I know it. What can I do?
Actually, you look better now. Something's different.
Nah,
You do.
Thank you. Hey, something's different, all right.
Your hair is way shorter.
That's better.
Look how much better it looks in here. Wow.
Yeah,
It's been a long time.
Really
since you've
long
been
time,
here.
yeah.
We figured out it's been 2004 years since we saw you.
It's been, I know you said 8 years. No, it's been like 6?
8, we figured. Or 7. We don't know.
It was my second year of Baywatch, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that would have been 98.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Still married to Nicky?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough, huh? That's gotta be a challenge.
No, actually, it's not. He's really easy. He's really easy to live with.
He's not cheating at all?
No.
How do you know? Have you ever had him followed?
Yeah, what do you do to check?
Hey, where's he right now?
He's a Motley
at the
Crue.
hotel.
He was a Motley Crue. I mean,
You think he got it out of his system?
what are the rules in your marriage? Like, in other words, what's cheating and what isn't? Can he go to a strip club and play around with the girls?
No.
Do you ever invite girls into the bed?
No. We've got 5 kids at the house.
Well, you go to a hotel. There's got to be something going on.
Got to be a pretty big house, too.
Yeah. Is a massage okay if he gets like a hand release during a massage?
No, no.
Boy, you're pretty
He's got to be
conservative.
really faithful.
Well, yeah, you know.
Wow.
You're like a tyrant.
Can't
No
believe
hand
he
release.
agreed to that.
You're like the Taliban, the way you run that household.
There will be no hand release.
So you have 2 kids from your marriage to Nicky. Then you raised
One.
Oh, one
I had
kid.
one. I had one already. He
You had one
3.
from a one-night stand, right? I had that story
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I didn't realize you had a kid when we knew you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you get an abortion?
Oh, I don't believe in it.
You had a one-night stand, and who was the one-night?
No, I actually was seeking out to have a kid.
Oh, you were.
So I did it on purpose.
Oh,
yeah.
that poor guy. Did you hit him up for cash?
No.
Really?
Does he even know he's a father?
He did. Yeah, he passed away last year.
Oh.
He passed away. How old a dude was this?
44.
That's time to die. No. What happened?
That's way
You know what?
old.
He just dropped. It was out of the blue. Yeah.
What did he do for a living?
I don't know. I mean, we weren't like in.
He wasn't in Jethro Tull.
I don't know.
One of those guys just became a woman.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. One of the guys in Jethro Tull just became a woman. Yeah. He was like this bearded, hard-drinking, married
Yeah,
guy.
I'm still trying to find pictures of the before and after.
Yeah. Now he's like a 66-year-old guy, and he said, I'm going to become a woman.
Yeah, his wife died a few years ago, I guess, and he finally said, now I can live my dream
Oh
to
my
be a
God.
woman.
Your boobs look nice, too, because they're not in
I
a bra.
used to be a man, so they look pretty
Yeah, that's
good.
pretty. No, they're not in a bra, are they?
No, I don't wear bras.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you. They look
When they're
good.
fake, you don't need to. They never drop.
Oh, that's great. Are you glad you have
Yeah.
fake boobs?
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
dear.
that kind of wrecked me.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was a little rough.
That's horrible.
Yeah. And then she commented that I got a divorce because I'm going through midlife crisis. Well, there's an analysis.
Well, thank you, Nikki. He didn't know that. Nikki. Oh, I'm
Donna.
Thank you, Donna.
Nikki, Donna.
Husband has a girl's name, Nikki.
Yeah.
If you're a 2.5, what the hell does a 1 look like? I mean, that's not good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Oh, you're saying I'm a 1? How dare you?
Hey, all I know is you're getting fan mail. Women say you're attractive, so what do I know?
There you go, Artie.
Thank you very much. A lot of women with some problems.
Artie's got a picture of himself on HowardStern.com with his shirt off. Next to KC with his shirt off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't even look like we're in the same species.
Maybe I should just bring in Donna now that I'm all
Yeah,
ramped
we've
up.
already figured out why we need to talk to her.
She hates Pam Anderson, I remember that.
I know. I've read lots of bad things she said about Pam.
And now Donna's in a new movie called Comic Book the Movie. She could tell us about that, but more importantly, she's got like 5 kids she takes care of. And
What?
she's got, well, 2 from Nikki's previous marriage, 2 from her marriage to him, and then I think 1 from a one-night stand.
Who's one night stand? His or hers?
I think hers.
Oh my.
I don't know. Let me see. Well, you still look good, baby. I'll tell you that. You're holding up nice. You're a 9, even if I'm a 2.5. That's okay. So I'm a 2.5. Who cares?
Had to be so brutally honest, did you?
Why 0.5?